Who is ready for a fill-a-bag thrift haul? If so, keep watching. Hi everybody, my name is Catherine. I am a reselling and beauty enthusiast, so if those are things that you like to watch, then please consider subscribing before you go. Today's makeup look is brought to you by my August Shop My Stash. If you're curious to know some of the items that I'm wearing, I am wearing a lip from a Ulta haul that's coming up. I think it probably will be published by the time I publish this video, so I'll link that up in the corner for you if you're interested to know. I will say with the makeup, I am wearing the Bobbi Brown Weightless Skin Foundation. I've had it on for 5 hours and I did have to powder it down just a little bit. We were getting a little bit oily there. I do have combo oily skin, so it's to be expected, but if you do get that foundation, you probably will have to powder it down. But let's get to the actual thrift haul. So this was a fill-a-bag haul. Choking on my own hair. So I live in Tucson, Arizona, and there was a Facebook post from some other, I'm assuming resellers, that came across obviously on Facebook, and I was like, hey, that sounds really fun. So it is from I don't know who makes up the team, but it's their Instagram handle is Sam Loves Susie. Susie Loves Sam, Sam Loves Susie. I will definitely leave them down below. It seems like they focus a lot on vintage clothing and are set up in a few markets across town. If you're not aware, Tucson is kind of, I don't know, more of an eclectic type of place. So there are like a lot of vintage shops around that people, you know, will consign with and everything. So it seems like they might have been going more towards the vintage side of stuff and getting rid of more modern day clothing is my guess. I'm not super sure. But what they had is they do have a warehouse basically on the complete opposite side of town where I live, and they were having a warehouse fill-a-bag sale. So like the first day it was $20 a bag, the second day when I went it was $15, and then the third day it was $10 so-and-so. And it was basically you walk into the office part of a warehouse, so you know, where they would do, you know, you have like your computers and stuff like that. So it was kind of tiny, and there were tables just filled to the brim of items. And so basically it was almost like the bins, like, you know, just kind of picking through items. You didn't really know what you were going to get, but majority of the items were all great because they were meant to be resold. So I picked up 3 bags. So let's just dive in to see everything that I got. All right, jumping into the first bag. This was like a few weeks ago, maybe even closer to a month ago, so I can't honestly even tell you what I got. And because the area that we were in was so teeny tiny, it was hot, there were actually a lot of people there, so I'm hoping it was a success for them, because it seemed like the day that I went, it was pretty successful, so hopefully that continued on for them. But the first item I got is this IRO dress with, it does have that little marking, which I have a feeling I know where they got a lot of these pieces from. It's a secret honey hole that I've been to once before. It's just kind of far away from me, but I'm pretty sure I know where they got these. So anyways, it's this really pretty just black mini dress with this like kind of cool cutout shoulder detail, cold shoulder detail with like the wraparound. Now, I'm not a huge proponent of cold shoulders, but this was just kind of an interesting touch. So I definitely was interested in this. And I forgot to say, so yeah, it was fill a bag. So everything that you could fit into a bag was $15 the day that I went. So I paid $45 total for all 3 bags that I got. This is the Breen dress. So always, if you're unsure, a lot of tags these days will have like the style number or the style name on the tag. It saves you a lot of energy than using keywords. All right, the next piece I got, this ALC size 2, really pretty kind of sheer floral blouse with the like a tassel tie in the front. So pretty. To be fair, I was not looking at quality of all this stuff just because I didn't have time. My husband was waiting in the car because he didn't realize how tiny the little area was, and he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna go wait in the car for you. I was like, sounds good. This one does have the content tag ripped out or cut out, but it does feel like silk. So I didn't really get to check if a lot of these items had any flaws. I didn't really check comps on too many things just because I was just kind of going with my gut. Didn't have time, didn't have room to do that. So then we have this pair of rag and bone pants, size 4. They look like they are new without tags. Really cute, like little pull-on cigarette pants with this cream and micro stripe detail. Let's see, with rag and bone, do they have their style name? They do not. But this should be pretty easy to look up either with like Google search or just keywords. We have Frank and Eileen, and this is the T-Lab. I've never seen anything labeled the T-Lab before, but it is an extra small, and it's kind of this like cutoff hoodie dress, almost like oversized hoodie. It's a pretty long length cutoff hoodie, so we'll see. I haven't found Frank and Eileen in a very long time, so, and that was kind of a bulky item too, so I actually don't know how much each item is worth, but I will count it up at the end for you to know like my cost of goods for each item, because that's always nice to know. And we have this Finders Keepers dress, size US 4. Kind of this really cute little mini faux wrap dress. These like blossoon sleeves, really cute. Found a lot of Lululemon, so that's what this is. Kind of this like aubergine eggplant looking. These are crops though, so which I don't think crops do as well as the pants or the shorts, but given the price point, I wasn't too picky. Oh, I guess I should see. These probably would not have a, yeah, it doesn't have the rip tag, and these, the seamless ones, don't have size dots because there aren't any pockets, but there is one bar right here, which I always forget. I want to say that's like a 2 or a 4. I'll have to look online, but if you know, let me know down below. Then we have a Goldie. So typically I will find a Goldie jean, so that's usually what I know them for, but this is actually a really nice kind of like olive green v-neck sweatshirt. Really pretty, kind of like terry cloth interior. This is low v-neck, that's all it says. So we'll look that up and see if it's worth anything. And then the last item in that bag is, this is Vivian Tam. And it's this cute, like little, almost like metallic, sheeny weave blazer, kind of like with a peplum hem to it, really cute. Why I decided to pick this up is because I have a dress. It's Vivian Tam, so I want to say it's probably a diffusion line of Vivian Tam that has lots of interest on it on a lot of different platforms. Now it hasn't sold yet because it's not in the best quality, but I was interested of how interested people were in it. So I was like, you know what, let me pick up one more item from the brand and see how well that does. So we'll see. All right, bag number 2. This one seems even fuller than the last. All right, starting with this little number here, kind of this oversized tie-dye looking shirt, which I'm already seeing that there are a few holes in the back. That's okay. I'll probably still list it as is, just noting those holes. But this, I knew what the brand was because I have hauled this brand before. This is Raquel Allegra. And if you're ever interested in any of my other hauls, I will link it up in the corner for you. I'll link that playlist so you can watch that if you will. And this is a very expensive brand, so I knew the brand already, so that was nice. But that one does have holes in it, which is kind of a bummer. I did pick up, there's Eileen Fisher little open knit, kind of like tunic length shirt. I thought this was a nice transition piece from like summer to fall. This is an older Eileen Fisher tag. I And typically I like to pick up Eileen Fisher in larger sizes, but again, I was just kind of overwhelmed with everything that was going on and all the wonderful brands that I was finding that I was just kind of stuffing things in. I did pass on a lot of Eileen Fisher though, that it was even older tags, so I felt better about getting that one because it was in good condition and just that transitional piece. Then this one I was a little bit iffy on. This is Mage. I have not found Mage in a really long time. This is just a basic kind of graphic tee, beach volleyball tee. I looked up comps on this. It was kind of in the middle, a little bit all over the place, but you know, I love selling graphic tees. They're so easy to list that I was like, you know what, I'm gonna pick it up anyways. Then we have some good old Spanx, size small. Again, I usually like to pick up Spanx in a larger size. These are kind of like the metallic ones. I forget the name of them, but they look kind of leathery, metallic-y. So Spanx is usually a good pickup for me. Then we had a brand that I haven't heard of before. I'm sure I would have looked up comps for a brand that I never have heard of, but this is Imogene and Willie. But they are like a very high-rise dark denim. Looks like a straight leg opposed to skinny. Let's see, I believe, ooh, almost tripped. Does this mean that they're selvage jeans? They have that selvage hem. I'm pretty sure that's what that means. Just like a more expensive way to close out the seam, I'm guessing. This is the Elizabeth style, and they are a size 24, which I'm trying not to pick up like super small jean sizes, but here we are again, picking up super small jean sizes. This is the brand is called the Upside. So this is what the logo looks like. It actually looks upside down. And then that's the logo from the back. So it's just kind of like a broken arrow. I think I checked comps for these two, and this is like a pretty expensive athletic wear. And they are just kind of this like leopard pants with mesh panels. Like not all the panels are mesh, but some of them are. Then we got some Anthropologie. This is the Essential Slim by Anthropologie, size 8. Really pretty kind of like coppery velvet pants. Thought that would be a really nice thing for fall as well. We have some sort of silky piece. Okay, so this is a collab by Fame Partners and Free People, size 0. So again, not loving that it's a super small size, but it is what it is at this point. So it's a really pretty like high neck, like satin like little mini dress with this kind of like extra material right here on the hip. What's this? I'm assuming Lululemon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there it is. So cute little tank top, like that micro stripe tank with the built-in bra. There we have the Lululemon sign. And let's see what size this is. Not on that bra. Here we go. Size 4. So it does not have the style number around the size dot, so I don't really know what that means. I can't remember like how that dates it. All right, even more athletic wear. So this is Weekend Sport by Marine Layer. Cute like little athletic pants with like the textured seaming stripes on everything. So I think this is the Marine Layer logo. I've never really found too many like Marine Layer pieces, so you know, we'll see how that goes. This is, I'm assuming Free People. Yeah, Free People, size extra small. This is one of their like denim hoodie jackets, so it has like the hoodie material as the sleeves. It has the hood and then has like that denim base. Let's see. Ooh, haven't found this brand at the, well, that's not true. I actually recently found a pair of shoes, but haven't found clothing from this brand in a while. Lafayette 148, size 10, really, really nice, like career wear pieces. So this is a sheath dress, quarter sleeves or 3/4 sleeves, really pretty. Probably wool or a wool blend. Found some Madewell, just jeggings, but they are in a plus size, which is a plus. So these are like, what style are they? The pull-on jeans in a size 36. So that's fantastic. And they're in excellent condition. No like wear between the legs, which is, you know, being plus size myself, that's usually where a lot of wear comes from in jeans. We have another pair of Lululemon crops. They seem to be the same exact style as the other ones, just in a like charcoal gray color. And what is this? Very lightweight windbreaker. North Face, extra small, just this really compactable, lightweight, kind of cropped, boxy windbreaker. All right, so that was everything for clothes, and I did get one bag of shoes, but because the shoes were so big and the bags were so small, I could only stuff so many in there. All right, so for shoes, starting off, these are a little bit kind of not in like top-notch quality, but also not in terrible quality. Trying to see if you can see that label. DM, I think that's how it's pronounced. I do remember looking up comps on these, and they're pretty good, even not in the best quality. I mean, it does have some like wear on the platform. The tread, I mean, still looks pretty decent, and just the suede kind of needs like a little brush on them. I can't remember if they're men's or women's. I want to say they're men's, but comps were there. Oh look, there is more clothing. Okay, a few more clothing pieces before we get to the rest of the shoes. What is this? Oh yeah, this I probably should have put back because it's a little bit dated. It's Alexander Wang, size 4, but it's just this like little bodycon midi, what do you call that? Mini skirt with kind of these like mesh panels. I don't know, I probably shouldn't have gotten it, but it's in my possession now, so I will sell it. And then what are these? Oh, 1 teaspoon. So I did pick up these 1 teaspoon jeans, size 27. They are new with tags. These are the, usually says it on the back, the Society, oh, it's a wrap skirt. Society skirt, high waist wrap skirt. I did not realize that, okay? So kind of this distressed skirt with a very, very high vent right here, and then it's like this asymmetrical zip. That's interesting. All right, moving back to shoes. Trying to surface to air. Again, I'm pretty sure I checked comps on these, and these seem to be pretty good. So they're kind of like a Mary Jane flat. If you know anything about the brand, let me know. They're a smaller style. What I knew that they were good because they were made in Portugal. They have a leather sole. So there are 2 quality pieces about shoes. So I decided to pick them up. This brand I think I heard from Mogi Beth in one of her What Sold videos. I can't remember if it sold well or not, but I just could remember the brand. I'll link her channel down below, but these are CVs. Just kind of cute, like little, they almost remind me of Keds, kind of slip-in sneakers that have like the denim chambray with the little contrasting hem. what you call him? I don't know, contrasting detail. These are the Sunset Strip Sneaker Regatta, size 6.5 and herringbone twill, but they are like never worn. So that's always nice to find shoes in excellent quality like that. Haven't found Jack Rogers in a while, but these are Jack Rogers. I forget it's like a whip stitch type of name. I always forget, but I loved the kind of really preppy plaid colors, and this is a size 10. That looks really small for a 10, right? That looks super tiny. Wait, this one says 10.15 and the other one says 11.15. What does that mean? Are they the same size? Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I'll have to measure, because that's neither one of those sizes sound right. Wait, now I'm seeing a 6 or 9. And then I'm seeing a half over here. I don't know. I'm gonna have to measure. We'll see what that is. Oh, that's a bummer. I didn't even see that. All right, if you have been to any of my thrift haul videos, I usually thrift at least one pair of Cole Haans. Absolutely love Cole Haans. These are like a rose gold wingtip Oxford type of shoe. I believe these are women's, size 8, and they're in pretty decent shape as well. And then my last pair of shoes, which actually was the first item that I found there, was this pair of Rebecca Minkoff little suede cutout booties. So nice, like tan suede with silver stud detailings, a little bit of a chunky heel to it. So yeah, not too shabby. I know Rebecca Minkoff isn't really selling too well in my opinion anymore, especially like the bags, but I haven't tried her shoes in a really long time. So we'll see in fall season coming up. Feels like it might be good. So anyways, let me count up all the items I got and then I will give you a cost per item. All right, so I just counted, hopefully I counted correctly because they're all in a pile over here. So it's 29 items for $45. So I just calculated it. It's about $1.55 per item. Love that cost of goods. That is pretty much right in line with the bins. So yeah, I was super happy to kind of do a different type of sourcing. It's really nice to see other resellers out there in my community who are actually doing really well. It seems like they have a really good business if they have a warehouse and they're in lots of different consignment markets and whatnot. So thank you so much, Sam Love Susie, for allowing me to come to your warehouse, check out your things, find some great stuff to resell myself. I truly appreciate it. And with that, that is my video for today. So thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate you taking your time and watching this video. I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. We are growing very organically over here, and I do have goals to hopefully hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and I would love for you to be one of them. Please comment below what was your favorite item from this haul. Make sure you like this video on the way out, and with that, I will see you in my next one. Bye.